Hello, sir. Yeah, Ujala is brightness, and I see a brightness in your personality. Now, coming to the questions, I have two questions here. Has luck played a factor in your life?
Love.
Luck, not love. You said there was no love other than so when sir asked about a girlfriend, you said no. So, has luck played a factor in your life? The second thing you said, women are the ones who work the most. They have a lot of things matters to them more than money. So, are there women in the high post in your company? These are my two questions.
Very good question. Luck, according to me, is the meeting point of available opportunity and your awareness. That's the meeting point. You need to be aware when the opportunities pass by. You cannot wait for a particular opportunity of your choice that will never come and you blame the luck or no luck. The opportunities keeps coming and you need to grab that opportunity and work on that. Second, I'm an eccentric person. Eccentric person are generally, they don't know what they're doing kind of a thing. And why I'm saying eccentric is I'm not normal. Normal from the point of view is somebody says that I will do it tomorrow morning. I'll have done that the previous day night and I've mailed it to him at 2 a.m. in the morning and I'll gone to the sleep. So that next 2 days he will not get sleep. And I will tell them that it's not possible by you, it's easier for me to take it, then don't delay it by 1 hour. Don't delay it by 2 hours. I'll not wait. Driver has to pick me up at 7:15 in the morning. For one day in the last 27 years, if he has delayed by 10 minutes, I'll have taken the car and I'll dropped the car in the airport and given the key in the security and I'll have taken my flight and gone. So that driver will never be late ever in his life. I am the Guinness Book World Record holder of taken highest number of flights in this world. I take 250 flights every year for the last 20 years. Minimum 250, it goes up to 400 flights a year. Worse is, I have all the boarding passes. That's why I said I'm not normal. I have all the boarding passes I have, of all the flights I've taken. I have all the key cards of all the hotels which I stayed ever in my life all over the world. So, when you are that kind of a person, do you really care for a luck to come to you or you go after luck? You go after luck. You have nothing to lose. And best way of winning an argument for me in this life is by avoiding the argument. And my mother is the inspiration for me. She says that whatever your wife says, say yes, and whatever you want to do, you do. Her mother's blessings. My wife always says that, what kind of a guidance your mother is giving? What she has done? She has told whatever you say yes. I told you yes. So no fight, no argument. But she told me do whatever you feel is right. So I'm saying that for everything you cannot blame. And I for one, I write my horoscope. I don't go by my horoscope. I'll write my horoscope. I know that this is where Shukra has to stand. He has to be here only. Why he has to go to the next? You should get that. Women at a higher post, we do have few, but not many, because not that they are not capable, but it's 24/7 work. It's 24/7 work. When we say 24/7 work, it's 24/7. It hurts their family living, and they only tell, okay, I will do this, I can't do that. This I'll not be able to do it. But some people who are saying that, okay, I'm okay, I'll work with you, then people are working. So I would say about 30% will be at the senior level, 70% will be male. And in a fast-moving consumer goods, we want to do it before the sun sets. Because tomorrow is a new day, we don't know what changes will Hindustan Lever will bring in. So we need to do it. And we'll take the shoot in the night. We see the advertisement of competition today. Call the like advertising agency, work with them whole night to take the shoot, and next day morning you are on the air. So these are all the things will not happen. I'm not saying that it's not possible, but sometimes yes.
Sir, your marketing, you said you start with Kerala, you go to Karnataka, Andhra, and then you move to West Bengal. What is the strategy?
Yeah, very good question. Very, very, very good question. when you launch a product, you are always worried about the competition. And the competition is worried about you. So when we launch in Kerala, we are from Kerala, machine language works there, Malayalam works there, and we are stature-wise, Jyoti Labs is bigger than Hindustan Lever in Kerala. Because we always say it's from the God's own country, by the God's own person, the God's own product, gift to the nation. So they are very, very fond of us, Kerala people. On our 2,236 crore turnover, 400 crore turnover comes from Kerala. 3% is the population, but we get 20% of our sales from there. So chances of failing is less. I'm not saying that we can't fail tomorrow, but chances are low. So when you launch in Kerala, if you pass, then you are very happy. If you fail, then you don't have to go to any other state at all. Correct? No? It's like after getting the answer sheet also, if you write the questions, if you don't pass, means there is something is wrong in understanding that also. So we know that if we fail in Kerala, no point in going at all, because the competition will react. Now once the Kerala you are a winner, then you go to adjacent area, Tamil Nadu, chance of success 75%. Then you come to Karnataka, chance of success is 70%. Then go to Andhra, it is 60%. Then you get the entire South India. Now from here, why West Bengal? After Kerala, the highest literacy is in West Bengal. Usage of white after Kerala, highest is West Bengal. Readership habit, it's one paper read by 8 people in Kerala. One paper read by 8 people in Kerala, whereas West Bengal, it is 6 people. So anything you want to communicate, it's easier to communicate. So from here, if you go there, and the water availability in Kerala is the soft water, West Bengal is the soft water. And here communist, there communist. The same flag, their flag. So there are a lot of similarities between these two, and we will go there. Now look at the competition, how they react to us. First they come to Kerala, they fight with us. So they find fault with us, we find fault with them, we perfect the art of fighting with them. With that perfected art, we'll go to Tamil Nadu. They fight with us in Tamil Nadu, and Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. But then South India will have become a masters by fighting. When you go to West Bengal, we know every tricks of the trade, what competition can do. So you preempt them, go early and do, wherein they think that it's okay, now nothing we can do about it. Once if we get West Bengal, then we go all India. There's no stop thereafter West Bengal to national. The reason being, when you are in Kerala, you can spend only on Tamil channels. Kerala, Malayalam channels. When you are in Tamil Nadu, you can spend only in Tamil channels, Andhra channels, Karnataka channels, and Bengali channels. But when you go to Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Northeast, or Madhya Pradesh, or Maharashtra, or Delhi, there is only Hindi channels. When you are spending Hindi channels, it cannot be state specific. So your unit economics and the scale advantage, both you get in. So you take out the regional spend, put entirely on national spend, and you can go on national. Just for your understanding of figures, each state, each product, you need minimum of 2 crore per year. Each state, each product, minimum 2 crore. So if you are already there in 4 southern states and 1 Bengal state, you already have 10 crore with you, advertisement budget. For a national brand, minimum you need 20 crore. So take out this 10 crore, put 20 crore at a national level, so you are gone a national. So these 4 plus West Bengal, it covers 33% of your population by spending 10 crore. When you put 20 crore, double the money, you are covering 3 times of that population. That's the economics which work for us, and we follow that. Added to that, we never follow anybody. We go what we think is right, and we don't run because somebody is chasing us. Most of the people have made mistake by running when somebody is chasing them, and actually they are running because of their own problem. They are not running to chase you, but you mistake them that, oh, they are running because to catch us. He wants to catch somebody else there. But we run. Finally, he will overtake and you go, but you are tired. So when we launch a product, we say it is the product, this is the way how we are going to advertise, this is the way how we are going to spend, and we tweak wherever is required, but we don't go by the competitor. Our strategy will not change based on the strategy of a competition. Most of the people have made mistake by changing the strategy based on the strategy of a competition.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
My question is, at Jyoti Laboratories, you all have always been one step ahead, whether it is marketing, So, in this present stage, when online marketing and online communication plays such an important role, what according to you is going to be your main one step ahead at Jyoti Lab?
Online marketing for big people, it's more of an hype than the reality. We always think that in India, for 1.3 billion population, in entirety, it cannot become an online market overnight. Everything has to be 1%, 2%, 3%. And just to give you statistics, today India's online marketing less than 2%. Modern trade is about 8%, and unorganized trade is 92%. Whereas in China, the online marketing is about 12%, modern trade is about 15%. Whereas South Korea, it is 65% is online marketing and traditional is only 35%. So eventually we might go there, but today we are not in a position to go everything online, because once you go online, you are cutting the umbilical cord with a million retail outlets which you are dealing with. And once you cut that, you will not be able to go back to that. So what we are trying to do now is all our products are available online, but still we are covering a million retail outlets. Like Ujala is available in 2.9 million retail outlets. We are there in all, there are 8 million retail outlets. We want to be there, and as and when the market shifts, you shift. For that, in e-commerce business, there is no first mover advantage. Because e-commerce platform is whoever the cheaper, you click there. There's nothing that Amazon came first or Flipkart came first or somebody else came first. You just say that I want to buy one iPhone 10 and Amazon is at 89,000, Flipkart is 87,200 rupees. Just click Flipkart. You don't have any emotion with Flipkart also or Amazon also, because your emotion is with iPhone 10. So in that context, there's no first mover advantage. Most of the people have made mistake in the past of giving a lot of importance for first mover advantage. All those things are gone now. Probably the era in which we see next 10-15 years is the last mover, winner takes it all. And the classic example is Jio. Mobile came, everybody spent, and the people consolidated, and they felt that is a 4 people market, a 5 people market, and Airtel we have seen Vodafone we have seen Idea of the world we have seen, and everybody are doing good, but all of a sudden somewhere somebody comes and says, okay, everything is free and take it and go, and today he is making more money than anybody else. So there is nothing called a first mover advantage in telecom. If there is no first mover advantage in telecom and the last mover takes it all, similar thing we have seen in airlines business. We saw in airlines, we have seen Air India, then we say Jet Airways. Then we saw many coming, going, Kingfisher coming, going, and finally Indigo came, and it took everybody's business, and today sitting with 43% market share. So probably the last mover perfected the art of flying and got everybody on board, and it worked for him. So from Jyoti's perspective, we are online, we know what we are doing, and our focus will be there on online as much as is required, but we are not going gung-ho on that online marketing, saying that okay, 20% of my business comes from online, and tomorrow if that platform is down, then we are down along with them. So we do not want to get into that so quickly, but we are there.
So good evening. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So, for all of your new products, when it comes to market, for advertisement, you have selected different advertisement agency. Why is that? Is that you don't trust on a particular advertisement agency, or there is any alternative, sir?
You are asking all very important questions. Keep everything to yourself only. Don't tell everybody how we do advertising. Advertising is an art, and we know what the product is. We know what we can give a brief. So in our company, what we do is, whenever the product comes, we will tell best of the 5 agencies in the country, saying that this is the product we want to launch, and come and do a pitch for us. So we only give the product and what the product does and the MRP, and we give them the hands. They take about 1 month's time, and they come with a pitch, saying that if you give the account to us, and we also say that we want to spend 25 crore on this particular product in the next 1 year. Based on that, they come with a complete understanding of the product and how they think we should be launching it in the country. So 5 people will make a presentation, you learn from 5 people, then you know that this is the best way to do it, and whoever you think comfortable, you give it to them. But 5 people will make a pitch and you select one out of that. Sometimes we give it to the 6th person only. Because if nobody we are happy with, we don't give it to them, but you get an idea. So it is more like every product, every year, new launches, new pitch, new brain, new thinking, and again here, my logic is, people should be insecure about their job to deliver the best. If people are secure about their job, they'll deliver mediocre. So they should know that next year I don't know whether I'm in the job or not, then he will start spending more, giving better, and product will be better. So advertising agency, they know that this year we are there, next year to be there, they need to deliver.
A very good evening, sir. You just now said that you have almost 20,000 employees in your firm, wherein 1,800 to 2,000 employees are into sales. Do you conduct any employee engagement activities for them? If yes, then how is it conducted?
What is that, employee?
Employee engagement activities.
Employee engagement activities we don't conduct because we don't have time. What we do is, when they are happy, we also feel happy. When they are sad, we also cry with them. And whatever they want in their life, which is reasonable, we will give it to them. What is not possible, we will tell them it is not possible. So we don't keep anything pending with our employees, and the fact that the kind of people whom we recruit, for them roti, kapada, makan is whole world for them. Beyond that, if you take them to a picnic and you say, I have spent 30,000 rupees, they say that you could have given us 1,000 rupees only. No, why, who wanted that picnic? If you would have given 1,000 rupees, you would have been very happy. So you need to do what you need to do. In our kind of company, I'm not comfortable, my MD is not comfortable going with a picnic and go there, sit there, they don't even be happy when we are around there. And if you leave them alone, then we are scared, what do they do there? So we just tell them, give them an incentive, give them the money, let them spend the way how they want with their family. And answer your question, no, relax, but no engagement. And again, for kids here, I work on yes-no basis. Yes-no basis, what I've developed is, for anything, either I'll say yes or I'll say no. And both the places I'll not give the reasons, I'll not give the logic also. Somebody says that, sir, can we do this? No. Why, sir? I told you no. It's not possible. Somebody says that, sir, can we do this? Okay, we'll do that. Sir, when we do it? We do it today only. Now, when you start working with small things on a text message, people who are performers, I don't talk to them. People, non-performers,